let's get straight to it. Today's video is going to be talking about how you should never act emotionally, just move accordingly. Before we get into the video, I've been in my bag with these titles. I'm not going to lie. Like, come on, yo. Never act emotionally, just move accordingly. We don't think you're the best fit for the job. That's perfectly fine. I'd like to appreciate you for the opportunity, for even giving me a chance. Y'all have a good one. We went ahead and chose someone else. It is what it is. It's part of the game. I'm going to find somebody else. Hey, I don't think this is working. I found someone better. Yeah, okay, buddy. But, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't, like, those situations like that don't deserve to get a serious reaction out of you. Like, the best thing you can do is just be like, if that's what you think is the best option, go right on ahead. Because you can't change the way how other people think, how other people move, when it's like they already have a certain mindset, or already like it's already predetermined on how they feeling and how they moving. There's not that much you can do to like change it so it's in your favor every single time. And those examples I just gave are from like everyday situations. So obviously we get rejected from literally everything. Whether it be a job interview, saying, you know what, we went ahead and found somebody else with a job position. We'd like to thank you for applying. You know, you gotta just save it, dog. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good one. You know what I'm saying? For college applications, I remember I got declined from like 4 different colleges fresh out of high school, and that was during COVID. So it was like, damn. So I gotta like I had to like live at my parents' house and be at community college for 3 more years. While all one of my friends was like posting like, oh, I just moved in, blah, blah, blah. And all I was doing was being emotional. I was in my feelings, but hurt, blah, blah, blah. But all I really could do was just move accordingly. Like, it is what it is. You moping around, feeling sorry for yourself, feeling miserable and hating yourself because somebody said no or somebody didn't see the potential in you is like the silliest thing you can do, dog. And I gravitate towards those 2 things because like with relationships and jobs and applications, all that stuff, a lot of people think that like they're nothing when they don't have that one thing to cling on. And it's like, it all stems back to not being content with yourself. I made that video a while back about how being content with yourself is one of the most important things you can do as a person, because you gotta be able to understand, like, the stuff you have, like, does not define you. Just whatever. I'm about to get real Disney Channel, like, but what's in here is what really determines you. And I truly believe that, because there's people who got it all. They got everything that anyone could wish for. They got the fancy cars, they got the Iron Man lifestyle, they got everything that people be fighting for. And they're still not happy because they know that like it doesn't matter if I got all this stuff, I'm still lame. I still hate myself. I'm still a loser, blah, blah, blah. So it's like just I'm kind of getting off topic, but like the whole being content with yourself helps with like not acting emotionally, because it's very easy to get emotion out of people nowadays. And what you don't want to do is get in a situation where you're so angry, you're so upset over something that happened to you, is where you start acting out of character, because that's when it gets serious. And I've seen a lot of it on the news, where people's first reaction, like you get hit with some crazy news, and not even crazy news, it's just like a simple rejection. Like, you didn't get the job interview, your girl don't want to be with you no more, blah, blah, blah. And people get to like level from 0 to 1,000, and they start acting crazy, like on the news, putting their hands on people, ending other people's lives, and like that's not the way to go. But people don't even think that much. They don't think that far ahead to think like, yo, is this really worth it? Am I about to end this man's life or this person's life, as well as ruin my life because of this one situation? Are you kidding me? Like, that's silly. But back to what I was talking about, how a lot of people think they're nothing without that one thing holding on to it, like especially relationships. You notice how a lot of people don't know how to function unless they got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you can see it because they always get in relationships left and right, and they only last like 2 weeks, and oh, I love him, I love her, and it's like it's such a weird spiral, because it's just like a coping mechanism, because it's like a distraction you're using to fill a void in your life that you're too scared to confront. And it's so easy to see, dog. Like, recently, it's so easy to see who's really going through it, and they try to find the easiest coping mechanisms. And nowadays, it feels like relationships are a lot of coping mechanisms to like distract yourself from what you really need to be doing in this life. And truly, I believe like getting on your purpose and really like focusing on you. We hear so much, you know what I'm saying? But like, people don't really understand, like, focus on you. It's more than just going to the gym, getting your money up. Like, that's cool. Obviously, those are important. But like a lot of people have those things and they never work on this because they have all the money in the world, they got the muscles, all that stuff. But then when they get presented with one of these examples in the videos I talk about, they don't know how to act. They do exactly everything I'm telling you not to do. So it's like, it don't matter how big your bank account is. It don't matter how big your arms are. Like if you can't even handle simple confrontation or simple rejection or hearing no or hearing something you don't want to hear, like that shit does not matter to me at all. Like that shit is irrelevant to me, dog. But yeah, like people really need to understand that you trying to cling on to somebody else or something in this world to like make you feel like something, like that's just stupid. But that still ties into like the main point of this video about like never act emotionally, just move accordingly, because there's nothing you can do. And hearing that, a lot of people be so quick to like, that makes them more angry because it's like there's nothing you can do, and it's like a pride thing. That's what it is. It's like people have their pride and their ego. It needs to be set aside because sometimes it's like all you can do is take your L and move on, dog. It's part of the game. Charge it to the game. Keep it pushing. There's literally nothing you can do. But people don't like that because they feel like, oh, like, because my ego is twice the size of my house. Like, I think I'm all that. So when someone comes into my life and they try me or they're doing some stuff that, like, obviously isn't okay, it's like, no. Like, I'm ending it on my terms because, like, I can't handle somebody else telling me I'm not good enough. I can't handle somebody else saying, you know what, we found somebody better. We don't think you're best fit. I found someone better. Like, hearing that for most people is just enough for them to go crazy. And that's where you see all this stuff spiraling on the news and people losing their lives and all this crazy shit, man. It's like, dude, like this is like a little two-parter. It's like being content with yourself allows you to never be emotional about certain stuff. You got to be able to, like, I don't want to say be numb because that's such a common thing people say is like, oh, you just got to be numb to life and keep it pushing, man. And it's not necessarily being numb. It's just being aware, like really understanding the stuff that happens in his life and being able to just shrug it off and keep stacking W's, bro. It's literally that easy. Another thing is that people thrive off seeing you act emotionally. Some people call it like rage baiting. They will purposely do everything in their power to like make you look stupid. And then right after they got you, they have you looking silly. They just start laughing at you, which makes you even more mad. And that's where the fragile ego comes in, because then people start seeing that, how you making them look like a fool because they don't know how to control themselves or not act emotionally. It's just a snowball effect. It just gets worse and worse. And the best thing to combat that is just like, all right, dog, you got me. And just not even give it attention. But, like, yeah, dog, like they thrive off seeing you react emotionally. And once they know they got you, it gives them a sense of power. So now even though the situation's over with, now you like going back to the crib, still thinking about what this person did / said, and it's affecting how you move on your day-to-day basis. Like, you're supposed to keep going, you're supposed to keep grinding, staying on your purpose, doing all these things to better yourself more than you did the day before. But whatever this person did to you / said to you is hindering your progress. Like, you're supposed to get up in the morning like you said you would, go to the gym, do all these good things to be productive. But because so-and-so said blah, blah, blah about you, something, I can't even think of a situation right now. But because of a negative thing that happened to you, somebody said something / did something, now it's like, okay, I'm going to hold off going to the gym. I can't stop thinking about it. And it's like the pride and the ego got to go. Seriously. Like, it's not that deep, bro. I'm telling you right now. But, yeah, and just at the end of the day, there's not a single soul, like, on this planet that deserves to get a reaction out of you, like a serious reaction. And like I said, this is one of the things where it's way easier said than done. But, like, once you really, like, because it's going to happen. Like, you're going to watch this video and thinking, oh, yeah, like, this is nothing, blah, blah, blah. But then you're going to get into a situation where you kind of go against everything I'm saying in this video. And that's perfectly fine. I would hope that happens, so you really see, like, okay, I know what he's talking about now. Like, let me try and do better. Like, that's all we got to do is just at least try to be better than we were in the last situation. And I noticed that's how I was. I think I mentioned that before, like, crashing out, being super quick to get mad and defensive, thinking, oh, you tested me, you think I'm playing, blah, blah, blah. But it was like, what was the point of that? So that's all I got for this video. I'm trying not to ramble for 27 minutes because these videos have to upload eventually because they're taking mad long, dude. Like, Oh my God. The last one took like 11 hours for no reason. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. I'm out.